If you could set your life up for the next 7 years by dedicating yourself to the next 7 days, would you do it? Now, I know if you're watching this, you have ambitious goals in life, but maybe you're feeling stuck. Maybe you're constantly checking your phone. Maybe you're eating more than you should, or maybe you feel like you've worked all day, but when you look back, you realize you barely moved the needle. You feel like you're on a treadmill, running in the same spot in life. And it's easy to think, oh, I just need to read one more book or listen to one more podcast and I'm going to unlock the secret to success. But the harsh reality is you don't need more information. You need to execute on the information that you already have. You need focus, because focus is the driver of action. And when you take action consistently, you're able to compound that skill. But society is working against you, because in today's modern world, the devil is cheap dopamine. Phones have hijacked your brain with never-ending notifications. Social media has hijacked your emotions with sophisticated algorithms. Big food corporations have hijacked your taste with hyper-palatable food. And this has made it harder than ever to get ahead. But since everyone is distracted, those who master focus, it has never been easier to get ahead. Now, how do you reclaim your focus that's been stolen from you? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to reset your brain using ghost mode, the 5-step dopamine reset protocol. But before breaking down how to initiate ghost mode, we need to talk about the neurotransmitter it's all based upon, or you're just going to go back to your old ways and fall into your old habits. So dopamine is responsible for pleasure, motivation, and satisfaction. And it's the feeling we get when we score a goal in a game or we buy something nice for ourselves. And this good feeling tells our brain, hey, this feels great, let's do it again. And our brain associates that activity as desirable and begins to crave it. And over time, this can create a habit, or it can create an addiction. Now, there's nothing wrong with dopamine. In fact, we need it to function, but the problem is too much cheap dopamine. And if your dopamine levels are tanked, you're more prone to fatigue, depression, weight gain, low sex drive, lack of focus, and problems sleeping. And when we constantly reward our brain with dopamine from social media, junk food, porn, etc., we are rewiring how our brain normally functions. And I want you to think of your brain as a garden and dopamine as the garden hose. And in a well-maintained garden, water is supplied in the right amounts and at the right times to help the plants grow. But if you were to flood that garden with water, then it would quickly die off, and the only things that would survive would be the weeds, aka cheap dopamine addictions. So this is similar to how the brain becomes desensitized to the effects of dopamine, making it harder for you to find satisfaction and pleasure in everyday activities that were once fulfilling, like work, exercise, and reading. So by reducing the reliance on cheap dopamine sources, your brain can gradually recover and become motivated to pursue your goals. Hard work feels good again. Now, how do we fix this? By going ghost. So if you initiate this ghost mode protocol, I guarantee you're going to boost self-awareness, break addictive habits, reduce your anxiety and stress, improve your focus and productivity, and increase appreciation for simple pleasures. So the first step is to turn your phone's grayscale mode on, and this setting removes all color from your phone. And you want to do this because app developers and companies consult with neuroscientists, psychologists, and experts in human behavior to understand how to make their apps more addictive. And one of the ways they do this is by weaponizing color, and they tie certain colors with rewards, so your brain associates them together. And think about the infamous red notification icons you get. So when you enable grayscale, you'll instantly notice your phone and laptop become much less enticing. To turn grayscale mode on, go to settings, scroll down and tap on accessibility. Under the vision section, tap on display and text size, scroll down until you see color filters, tap on it, and toggle on the switch for color filters, and from the list of filters, select grayscale. And this change will take you 30 seconds, but it will save you hours of distracted and wasted time. Now, this next step is one of the most important, so pay attention. You need to limit your screen time, because right now, your mental space is a mess. You're constantly switching websites and apps, and this is eating at your mental energy. Now, I'm not going to be like every other YouTuber and tell you, oh, just be strong and use your willpower. The key is to not even make it an option. So I want you to download the desktop app cold turkey. And this software will allow you to schedule when certain websites and apps are blocked on your computer. So during your day, you're going to block social media, YouTube, and any other distracting websites, and limit your leisure online time to 1 hour a day during this 7-day period. And for your phone, I suggest the app opal.so. And absolutely zero adult videos. Nothing will fry your dopamine faster than that, but that's for a whole nother video. Now, the third step is to drink 3 liters of water a day. And it sounds weird, yes, but studies show that between 20 to 40% of people in North America are mildly to moderately dehydrated on a daily basis. And this leads to decreased cognition and affects your willpower, making you much more likely to fall into the cheap dopamine traps. So the easiest way to drink more water is to have 1 liter of water near you at all times, and get a 1 liter water bottle. So drink 1 liter right when you wake up, drink 1 liter at lunch, and drink 1 liter at dinner. And keep it within reach at all times, and I guarantee you'll easily drink 3 liters a day. And this plays into the next part, which is intermittent fasting. So we've become so accustomed to 3 meals a day and snacking in between that we eat when we're bored and not when we're hungry. And this leads to overstimulation of dopamine and decreased satisfaction of food. So we're going to put a hard reset on our hunger and taste palates by practicing a 12-hour fasting protocol. So 12 hours of the day you can eat, and then 12 hours you restrict your eating. And drink lots of water to keep your stomach feeling full during this period of time, and recognize when you are hungry and you do get those hunger pangs, they are not real hunger. You're just used to eating all the time. Now, I want you to calculate your weight, and you're going to do this in pounds, and then divide that number in half. And when you break your fast, you're going to consume whatever that number is in the form of grams of protein. And this prevents overeating and sugar cravings, because a lot of people, they'll fast, but when they get off that fast, they're going straight for the chocolate, or they're going straight to stuffing their face. And you're going to notice, you're going to think 10 times clearer when you start fasting, and you're going to have way more energy. Now, finally, you're going to become militant about your sleep by practicing a nighttime routine. And your quality of sleep determines your energy, your neurochemistry, and how your entire day will go. And think about it. If you're not sleeping enough, your decision-making process is going to be impaired, and you're going to be more prone to resorting to your old ways with cheap dopamine. So 1 hour before bed, you're going to stop eating, cut any artificial light, meditate for 10 minutes, and cool your bedroom temperature to around 60 to 69 degrees Fahrenheit. And this will ensure your sleep is optimized and that you wake up with big energy. Now, put it into practice. And I know this is a lot of information, but most of it is just eliminating bad habits. And when you list out the things you need to do on a daily basis, it really isn't much. And I encourage you to write this down on a list or an online scheduler, somewhere where you'll see it every day and you can cross tasks off one by one as you do them. And if you're hesitant to start this protocol, I want you to ask yourself 2 questions. Do you want to keep getting the same results you've been getting, or are you willing to dedicate the next 7 days to set your life up for the next 7 years? All right, so that wraps up today's video, and you can watch another video somewhere on the screen here, and make sure to click that like button and subscribe if you love me. If you don't, that's totally fine. I'll just go cry in the corner. Have a good day.